Hey there guys, Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Welcome back to another card video. This is the last day in this week of florals. You guys let me know down below if you want me to move on to something else or if you would rather see another week of florals, because I could really do either. So I am going to try to make it through this video without sniffing and snorting, but we will see what happens. So today I'm going to be using this celebration stamp set, Heartfelt Blooms. This is one that you can earn when you spend $50 in my Stampin' Up store. And I'm going to be using a color I have not used on my channel, which is kind of silly or kind of crazy if you think about it. I'm using Tranquil Tide. Now Tranquil Tide is one of the new ink colors for this year, and it is the green, or one of the greens that's in this Whole Lot of Lovely designer series paper. I cannot do a week of florals and not use this Whole Lot of Lovely designer series paper. I love this paper so much that I'm even considering using it to make planner dividers this spring because it's just so pretty. So Tranquil Tide is my neutral if we're going back to patterns that we talked about before. And then since I'm using the same since I'm using the same pattern paper, there we go, I am just using the front and back so they coordinate well together. So I have a piece of the Whole Lot of Lovely designer series paper that measures 4 by 5 1/4. I think I'm gonna have to get a new glue. No, there we go. It's like almost to the end, but I think I can squeeze out this last card. Come on now, it's Friday. Actually, I think I was using this glue last week too. This paper is just so pretty. When I very first saw the annual catalog, I think it was in May, this was the very first pattern I was drawn to. It must have been May for a pre-order. I was like, this whole entire suite is just absolutely gorgeous. And if you're not sure which one it is, it's actually the one with the peaches. There's a paper that has peaches. Oh, excuse me, I sniffed. Oh, I'm gonna do my best. I think I mentioned in yesterday's video that I have a cold, and I'm actually filming this right after, but that's more of a video where I don't necessarily need to talk you through it. So to stamp, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my Misty. I've already have my layer in there that measures 3 by 4. And I'm inking up using Archival Black because I'm going to be coloring with my watercolor pencils, although I don't know that I'm going to be watercoloring because this is not watercolor paper. So we'll see. So I'm just going to ink this up, and I'm using my Misty to make sure that I get a good impression. This is a photorealistic stamp. I don't know if you guys could tell that, but it's definitely one of those photorealism stamps, and you want to make sure that you get every little detail. The good thing is that my stamp erratus should be available next month, but I don't know that I'm going to start using it right away, and that's because it's not available for everyone else until the new catalog comes out, and I don't want you guys to, you know, for me to use it and then you not be able to find it. So I'm just gonna run for the, so the Misty will have to do for now. That's actually pretty good. Wow, that's really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my heat tool, and I'm gonna heat set this ink so it dries a little bit more quickly. And one last thing before I start coloring, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment. I'm using the little thinking of you from that stamp set. I'm going to stamp it in the same basic black archival. I'm going to put this to the side so it will dry, and then I'm going to use the circle punch. This layout, I meant to mention this earlier and I forgot. This layout is one of my go-to layouts. You guys have probably seen this layout a ton of times. I love it because I only have to choose 2 pattern papers, number 1. And number 2, it's just a really classic layout. And so I just really enjoy it. So isn't that font just so pretty? So pretty. putting this to the side to dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and color this, and I'm gonna be using my coral and my pumpkin pie and my old olive markers. Am I gonna bring in another color? Maybe Bermuda Bay. I'm gonna go light on that. And then I'll go ahead and do Daffodil Delight as well. So again, I don't think I'm gonna watercolor. If I do, I'll just use my Wink Stella to do that. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with my old olive for the leaves. And I'm just gonna do a light wash of color. I mean, I'm not trying to overwhelm the image. I just want to bring in a bit of color. It shouldn't run because this is archival ink. Nope, I don't want ribbon. So, all right, I'm gonna put this straight down. And I want to put it somewhat over so the end of that other paper peeks out. And then I'm gonna adhere this with dimensionals. It was so funny reading your guys' comments about whether you are a messy crafter or not. I think a lot of us are messy. I think the majority of us are probably messy. I need to get in a better routine of cleaning up when I'm done. But the problem is, like today, I'm filming videos back to back, and that's what I normally do. So once I'm done, my arms are so give out that I just don't have enough strength. I just don't have enough strength. All right, let's do a circle. 1.5. One and 3/4. put dimensionals at the bottom and glue at the top. Alright guys, that's it. Let me zoom out so I can bring in the rest of this week's cards. Oh, you probably see way too much, but see? Do you see what's going on with you? Okay, so this was Monday's, Tuesday, yesterday's duo because I screwed up, and then today's. So again, let me know down below if you want another week of florals or if you're ready to move on to something else. Either, like I said, I could go either way, and we can always come back to florals again another day. So I will see you guys hopefully early next week for Paper Pumpkin. Oh, this kit is the most beautiful kit I've seen in a really long time. So thanks guys, I will see you soon. Bye for now.